Hey, this video is on criteria for badges. I'm going to make a copy of a badge to kind of show you how to do one. So I'm going to take this middle school online orientation badge right here. I'm going to make a copy of it by hitting the copy button. And online orientation, I'm going to call it online orientation badge 2020 just to give it a little bit of a different name. And then I'm going to hit Save Changes, and I'm going to change some of the criteria. So right now the criteria is course completion, which is honestly an impossible one to attain. And since the criteria are so different for each one of the sections in this class, you might want to make it something more attainable. So you could say activity completion, which is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make 4 different activities and say if you've done any of these activities, then you get the badge. So I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to go to the orientation course and make an example. So let's say 5th grade. I'm going to go to the bottom of 5th grade, and this is hypothetical in nature, but you'll get the idea. So I'm going to go to the bottom of the 5th grade. Let's see, where's the bottom of the 5th grade? There we go. And I'm going to add an activity, and it's going to be just a page. Okay, and I'm going to say, click here, you have been awarded a badge. If I can spell. Okay, so on here, congratulations. I'm going to put nothing on that other than that. Activity completion on this is going to say, as soon as the students view this page, so as soon as they click on it, this activity is completed. I'm going to say awarded a badge. Okay, good enough. So, and then down here under restrict access, I'm going to say you can only see this link if you've done whatever you really want them to have done to get the badge. So I'm going to say a activity completion, and I'm going to say something above this in 5th grade. All these 1-5 things are activity completion. So I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to add another one in there. This is just to give you an example. I'm going to click the eyeballs, and I'm going to say all. It must match all the following. In other words, what I'm saying right now is I'm making an artificial one that says, if you've done all these things, then you'll see this link. And then when they click on that link, they'll get awarded the badge. So I can put any number of things. You could put activity restriction sets as well. You could say inside that restriction that they have to have a grade above on this item. Let's say it's graded above a 90%. You can do anything like that as well. So now it's saying, hey, you've got to done that. You got to get a grade above this to get this. You can add any number of restrictions, and I'm saying all of these. If you want to make some permutation that they do any of these restriction sets, you can do that. You have to play with this on what you want to award the badge on. But basically, as long as I'm going to make this hidden so that nobody clicks on it. Well, I'll save and return to course and kind of show you. So down here at the bottom now of the 5th grade section, click on it so that I'm centered in on it a little bit. We see this, click here, you've been ordered a badge, and I might put that at the very top. So as soon as they've gone through enough, and when I say top, I mean top. Maybe all the way up here, up at the top of the page. You can't see my hands waving in front of that, but good. I was hoping my mic was working. So you've got all those things in the 5th grade section. If you've done all those, they're going to see that link. I'm going to go back over the badge now. So let me go back to badges, manage badges, and badge 2020. I'm going to go and click on here again, and now say criteria, and I'm going to say activity completion, and I'm going to go and find find that badge there. There we go. Click here. So I've got that. And I don't want a completion date. And I'm going to go down to the bottom. And I'm going to do this when any of these has been completed. So basically you can have different criteria for 5th grade and 6th grade and 7th grade and 8th grade. And if they click on any of those things, boom, they're going to get the badge. So I'm going to hit save here. So right now it says click here, you've been awarded a badge. I'd make 4 of those, 1 for each grade level. And then if any grade level person gets the things you want them to have done to get that badge, they'll see that. As soon as they click on it, they're awarded the badge because they've just done any of those things. That's the best way to make a badge that you can have multiple criteria for and you don't have to go and award. Course completion would mean you've got everything done in the course. And that may be more than you want to give the badge for. And if you want them to do every single thing, that would be a lot of stuff for them to be able to get. And by the way, if anyone had gotten that, it would already have awarded the badge to them. And right now, the only person that's been awarded the badge is Luke Bowers. Maybe that works. I don't know. Maybe only one person's done all the stuff. I don't see how he could have completed the course unless you did that manually for him. Anyway, hopefully that kind of answers your questions and give you some idea of how to do badges. I only do it off of what I just did, off of a thing that says you've been awarded a badge. If you go and look at, I'll go and pop to my course right now. At the top of every section, let me pop down. I think I started doing it in chapter 3. I'll just go to chapter 4. It's up top, it will say chapter 3, claim your badge. So when they finished, you can see they have to have got, in order to get the chapter 3 badge, they had to have gotten a required score in this, or this, or this, or that you can see that all the things that they can get it from. And if they do, then they see this link. If they click on the link, they immediately get the badge. You can see one of the requirements is that you haven't gotten the badge. So once they click on that link to get the badge, it disappears and they don't ever see the link again, because now that they have a badge, they can't see the link. So that's kind of a trick to make something show up and then disappear as soon as they've clicked on it. So they can only do it once, is by saying you haven't completed, claim your badge, so they won't see it. Anyway, hope that helps.